of mine, Dr. Lester Grinspoon from Harvard University, started all this 42 years ago. And I was talking to him a few weeks ago in Boston before I came out here. And he thinks, now this guy's 88 years old, he started everything 40 years ago, and he can't believe where we're at now, because he was just trying to legalize it. He was just trying to get it done. But what happened was the endocannabinoid system, medical marijuana, all of these cultural and social changes happened. He didn't see coming. And he thinks now, he's 88 years old, and is looking back on a life that is well satisfied and well done. He started all of this, and he thinks that in the 21st century, cannabis will be like penicillin. Penicillin was the miracle drug of the 20th century. It was 1918, 1920, they made it, and by the next 20 years, everybody was using it. It was cheap, it was remarkably non-toxic, and it was effective for a variety of conditions. What does that remind us of? Except for the cheap part. We're getting the cheap part work done, you know what I'm saying? My name's Rick Cusick. I am formerly the associate publisher of High Times magazine.
Woo!
Except no substitutes. They don't say that anymore, they don't pay me. And I quit High Times magazine after 18 years, 3 months ago, to start a medical cannabis company in California with Whoopi Goldberg.
Woo! Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes, you are looking at the luckiest motherfucker on the planet. Damn lucky.
Woo!
And it didn't have to be like that. You know, my daughter's 19 years old. She grew up at Hempfest. She grew up here. She's not here today, so I'm too old for that now, but she grew up here. And there was no guarantee that when we got to, she was 18, 19, that Dad was going to be right about this. I could still be a criminal that she's trying to shy away from, but instead she's embracing. Instead, she's working for Whoopi and my company. So, what I'm trying to say is, I've been doing this for a long time, and we've gotten a lot of progress down, but it's time for old motherfuckers like me to get out of the way. And I'm gonna get out of the way. And you guys, if you're smart, are gonna pick it up and take it to that spot that Lester Grinspoon said it could go to. You guys are gonna make it remarkably non-toxic and massively available and make it cheap and find out all the good things that marijuana can do. If we legalize medical marijuana, just medical marijuana tomorrow, all across the country, there would still be 20, 30, 40 years of activism to do just to find out what it's good for. It's good for so much. Did you know that medical marijuana, just smoking marijuana, relieves the phantom itch that you get from the nerve damage of having too much burn? If you have a serious burn, like people that have no arms, stuff that's all burned off, they have a phantom itch they can't get at. And the only thing that they can prescribe for it is Oxycontin.
Fuck that.
Anecdotally, they've been saying that if I smoke a joint, it goes away. And in the past 7 years, 7% of burn victims were smoking marijuana 7 years ago. 72% of burn victims are smoking marijuana now, of serious burn victims, in order to get rid of the phantom itch. And here's the sticker. Nothing I just said is in the literature. This is just something that the burn victims know. Nobody's talked about it. Nobody's written about it. Nobody's found it to be true. Certainly haven't done any tests. And that's one example of what's going to happen in the 20th century. If you guys get up from today and remember everything I'm saying and everything everybody else is saying here, and take it to your heart and leave this part today with these truths in your heart, and tell everybody you know. It's that simple. Tell your mother, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your lover, tell your grandmother, tell the cop, tell anybody you think needs to know that marijuana is one of the most remarkably non-toxic substances, one of the most useful substances, and that we should get out of its way. Because in the 21st century, we need a miracle drug. We need miracles every day. The Seattle Hempfest is a miracle. I am 62 years old. I'll bet you most everybody here in front of you is not anywhere near 62 years old. When you get to be my age, you're going to realize one or two things. And one of those things will be is miracles are very rare. Real miracles. They're very, very rare. I've only seen a couple of them my whole life. That includes the birth of my child. But one of the miracles I've seen, right here, right on this stage, right on this place and time. They started this 25 years ago. It was a criminal conspiracy to exercise the rights of citizens, and today it has blossomed into this incredible commercial activity, this incredible medical activity, this incredible social movement that we all are part of. Please, when you leave today, I know you've heard a lot of this and it's mind-numbing. Please, when you leave today, remember some of it. And please, when you leave today, have a little bit in your heart to remember. It's just about taking away one lie at a time. When you hear somebody say, oh, marijuana's addictive, say, that's bullshit.
It is
When you hear
bullshit.
somebody say that marijuana leads to harder drugs, you say, that's bullshit. Don't sit there and go, yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna let them know I'm for pot. Let them know you're for pot. We're fucking winning.
Woo.
This is what winning feels like. Take advantage of the fact that we're winning right here, right now.
I thought I felt like being like Charlie
Together
Sheen.
and be the generation that does legalize marijuana.
Woo! Yeah!
My generation's up the ball. Your generation's gonna do it. I am looking at the generation that's gonna legalize marijuana.
Woo!
Anytime you're ready. Oh, no, wait. I got to note down.
Ah, yes. Don't worry. Hey, Dr. Sunil Agarwal is coming up. He's a former member of Hempfest
yeah.
Corps. This guy,
You want-
he's
I'm gonna
be
set this
laying
fucking
some of
Dr. Dabber up.
some of the information
Yeah?
that you guys need to know.
All right.
That you need to
Fuck
make
it.
room from those lies that have been implanted in